Okay, so this is an app called Citizen Kid News, and whenever you talk about kids, you're obviously talking about the next generation of news audience. So this app is here to really encourage kids to use the news, and we think there's a unique opportunity with the iPad. I'm an iPad developer, and my studio, See Here Studios, has an interactive book in the store right now, and we were really surprised by how quickly it rose to the top 20 iPad paid books, and that showed us that there's an opportunity there. Most of the books in the paid category are for kids. 80% of them are for kids. And so kids are using this device. They're using it to read, learning how to read. They're interacting with this thing. Parents are buying stuff for their kids. So we think there's a real opportunity for news organizations to use this app to spread news to kids. So the idea here is to actually give kids a touch interface for dealing with the news. And so we have this window into the news, and we have different news categories up here, gearing it towards kids. We have animals, science, world and travel, entertainment, sports, and then there's a profile view as well. So this is a window into the news, and you can just use a finger to flick across to view other news articles. So you can interact and see the top news stories for that day. It's been curated for kids, though. So it's all very kid-friendly, kid-appealing. And then you can go in and learn more about a particular topic. So this article here, it's a lion steals a roving camera and takes pictures in the African savannah. What's that about? So you touch the text. There's also a little globe in the corner there, which you could click on that to see where the story's happening. And here you can read more about that article. So the adventures of Beetle Cam. So some photojournalists created a robot for their camera and took it out into the savannah, but then a lion stole it. And then they had to do a rescue mission to get it back. But they found that they got some great pictures through that whole process. So this is curated for kids. We have some other articles on the side here, which you can just access by touching those photos. So tigers cuddle with apes. Polar bears threatened. So we have a mix of both serious and fun, a good balance there. Can animals be nice? So the other thing we wanted to really tap into is game mechanics for making news more interesting. So you can earn points. Up at the top there, you see, Citizen Becky, Cub Reporter, 115 points. The way you earn points is by interacting with the news. So I'm going to move the microphone here. So you can touch on the thumbs up or thumbs down. That's one way to earn points. So when I do that, so there's a little sound effect, points increase. That's just kind of the beginning of what you can do with this. We also want to make this more of a media-rich environment with video and audio. So let's say you wanted to see how many points you earned. So you can click on your profile. I'm going to tap on the profile view right now. And here you can see your recent activity, different things you've done. And you see I have a Cub Reporter badge. And actually there's different stages that you can progress through. You can go from a Cub reporter to a beat reporter, all the way up to an editor eventually. And you can see the different point values there. How do you earn points? So this is part of helping to make learning fun. You can, the simplest thing is to give a thumbs up or thumbs down. That's 1 point. You can leave a comment, upload a photo or upload a video. We're also going to have daily news activities, like a quiz or some interactive thing that they can participate in. Then the next stage is to actually have media literacy built into the app, but name it something called reporter training. So they'll go through a curriculum on how to be a reporter, and eventually they can actually contribute a story.
I think this is super cool. The design is awesome, and I love that you identified a market and are really serving the market well. I guess my one big question would be, it seems like for kids who could potentially consume a lot of content through this, where is the content coming from? Have you thought about? I mean, it seems like it could take a pretty large staff to create original content for this on a daily basis.
That's a really good point. Yeah, we're planning. The idea would be to curate content from other sources, like Current TV or KQED, different media outlets that want to actually reach kids or, cultivate kids in terms of their news consumption. And so there would obviously be a staff needed to help curate that. We kind of want to give them everyday new content, but not a whole lot of content to overwhelm them. So pretty much 4 stories in each of the categories that we feel are the most interesting for that day.
Best about it is that you've actually taken this sort of, run-of-the-mill thumbs up, thumbs down feedback concept and turned it into a tangible reward system. I think that's that has a lot of potential. Yeah.
There's a kid playing with an iPad in the front row, and your presentation is the only one so far that's made a look away from the thing. So I think that's a good sign.
I think having a specific market in mind, delivering a beautiful presentation based on it, incorporating game mechanics and feedback, like it's just, I think it's a terrific presentation. Great work.
Thank you. And I did just want to mention the team members, Wallace Keller, Scott Tran, Purnima Viraseke, and Sarah, Tara, Kobe. My name is Valerie Mee. Just a 5-person team, got together yesterday and put this together. Thank you.